Should we take a break while he's restarting his computer?
Oh, who's restarting?
Who's restarting what?
Cliff.
Okay, okay. Well, in that case, yes, I was actually going to have us take a break soon anyway.
Awesome, my food will be here with soon.
And
It's
so,
all perfect.
so we will take a short break. In the meantime, perhaps think about what you're going to do about these trees, if anything.
Burn them!
And DM will be back shortly.
Alright. Wait a minute. Why do I have?
Give me 1 sec. You guys can start, but get something real fast.
Right, and then Spencer, I hate to do it to you, but if you could maybe mute when you're not talking.
Yeah, no
because
problem.
It's a little distracting. Sorry.
So mute the whole time. That's what he's saying.
Does any,
Got him.
anyone have
Yes.
Does anyone have a short bow or something?
All right. So let me know, Trevor, when we're ready to.
We're good to go.
All right. Great. So, all right. What are y'all gonna be doing about these trees that you've seen?
I look around. Does anybody look like they have a short bow on them?
I don't know. Does anyone have a short bow?
Do I look like I have a fucking short bow to you? Stop looking at me.
I'd give you the one quirked eye, like what crawled up your ass and died not today. But no one has a short bow.
I would say no.
All right.
Do you have a short bow? Let's turn
No,
the
I don't,
question
actually.
around.
I have a heavy crossbow. Otherwise, I'd just be taking out one of my arrows and shooting it. I would rather not lose a crossbow bolt if I don't have to.
What are you trying to find out about these trees? You're just trying to shoot one?
I mean, that was your suggestion, right? You're the druid.
Like I said, I'm not specialized in
Convenient.
this.
You know better than all the rest of us. Except for
Well,
maybe
then,
Noble.
allow
What do
me.
you-
And
Yes.
looking at you, Rashdir, I shall be careful. And he approaches the tree, and without touching it, he moves around the tree slowly, and he calls out to the rest of you. You all may want to see this.
I'm just shaking my head when he calls out from next to the tree where possible danger is.
Anybody gonna
I'm
come
not
in and get a
moving.
closer look with him?
Sure. I'll come and
I
take a
have-
closer look.
If I can see him from where I'm standing, I'm staying here.
Okay, got rid of Doran.
Important.
Okay. So, Lear and Doran, you walk up to Fenrir, and as you move around to the other side of the tree, you immediately notice what Fenrir must be talking about. There is a large, amorphous shape that has been seemingly almost plucked out of the tree, and on the inside of the tree, you see further evidence of the black ichor, as well as that it is mostly hollow.
So how big's the shape?
It is a couple feet in diameter.
And it's on the tree.
Yes, it's almost as if the tree has been like hollowed out. You can make an investigation check to take a closer look.
Around. Do I see any roots, like bare roots coming out of the ground anywhere around the tree?
13.
You do, but only near the base of the tree. You take a closer look, Doran, and you can see that it does not appear that this was cut out of the tree by, say, humanoid means. It wasn't sawed out with a saw or cut out with an axe. It is jagged, but that's about all you can tell from that roll.
As they get closer to the tree and investigate it, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my heavy crossbow. Have it at the ready.
All right.
This tree doesn't look like it was always hollow. What do you two make of these edgings here? As I point out the jagged shapes on the tree.
Makes me on edge, to be honest.
We all take 1 point of psychic damage for that terrible joke.
What joke?
Yes, I agree with you, Lear. This is
Let's
concerning.
take some steps back from this. Doesn't seem to be giving us issue, but I'd
As
like
you
to try
do,
something.
as you step back, a limb actually falls from the tree onto the ground. And when it does, it shatters into many pieces.
How big was
Confuses
Lear,
me.
Lear, you can tell, based upon your prior knowledge, especially of your specialization with the cycle, that it's similar to that of a tree that has died, and the limbs begin to fall and they become very brittle due to the lack of life and moisture.
It looks like something has made these holes in it, or does it seem to be something?
It looks as though that
Does this feel like melting
it-
from the inside out? This
No,
ooze?
Had jagged cuts in it.
it doesn't look as though any tool
Yeah.
cut something out of the tree.
Just take some. Let's regroup with the others and go from there.
How many darts do I have?
And I'll start making our way back to the group.
I've got 10. How far away is this tree?
Yeah, how far from the group is each tree? Just about.
So the first one is roughly 10 feet. The next one's a bit off, maybe 30 feet. And then the one beyond that is an additional 50 feet or so.
Okay. I'm gonna lower my heavy crossbow down with one hand, pull out one of my darts, and wait until they get closer to me, and we're just making it weave through my fingers.
Very cool.
Wow.
And
Very
just
nice.
when they get close, just you want me to hit it?
If you're curious enough, I say give it a go, but be ready just in case. Never know.
How much time has passed? We've been fucking around with this tree.
Yeah.
The sun has almost completely set, and it's growing much darker.
Yeah. The
You're losing light quickly.
Cliff and Novus probably need to light a torch. Something.
Whatever you're gonna do, decide now. We're gonna need to find some
this
camp.
is- I agree. If it sates your curiosity, then throw a dart at one of the trees.
Alright.
Okay, make an attack roll, Reshitor.
The druid says, throw the dart at the tree. You gotta throw the dart at the tree. The closest one to me.
Okay, roll for damage.
8.
You throw the dart with expertise, and it lands squarely into the tree, about 5 feet up. And what you notice is that the dart itself goes very deep into the bark of the tree, and you can hear the bark around the tree begin to crack as just the small amount of piercing to it has seemingly
Does the
made the tree
does it look like it's gonna fall?
crack. It does not look like it's going to fall, but you've definitely done some serious damage to the tree just with this simple dart. as the
Say,
cracks tend to move about up and down the tree's bark.
well, we
Mhm.
figured
Seems
this
to be
out.
very brittle.
Maybe we should look for a safer place to stay for the night before it gets too dark.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave
Talking
that
to
dart
Fenrir.
there. I
I
now
could
have
create
9
some
darts.
warmth. I
Do
could
you think it's best to double
shoot
back
one of the trees with
away from this
fireballs.
corruption, or
More than
Perhaps,
likely.
at least for a little while.
yes, I say if everybody's in agreement, we should double back and find camp.
Yep.
All right, you double back. Lear, you and Fenrir lead the group to a nice clearing, where your camp can be set up.
Hmm.
It looks safe enough.
Oh, you said something about a alarm spell.
Yeah, I was just about to say I cast alarm around our camp.
How big of a radius can it go?
30. Says